Rising like a chain of emeralds from the cerulean depths of the Western Pacific, the Philippines is a land born of fire, sculpted by the sea and defined by the sun. It is a grand theater of nature where over 7,000 islands collide in a symphony of contrasts. Here, the earth reaches for the heavens in the form of ancient, mist-shrouded volcanoes, while just below the surface lies the pulse of the Coral Triangle, the global beating heart of marine biodiversity. But the true drama of the Philippines is not just etched into its limestone cliffs, its emerald rice terraces, or its powdery white shores. It lives in its heartbeat. It is a nation forged in the crucible of epic histories, where Eastern traditions and Western legacies fuse into a culture of fierce resilience and radiant warmth. It is a place of typhoons and triumphs, where the smile of the people shines brighter than any storm. To step onto its shores is not merely to visit a destination. It is to be swept up in a living, breathing epic of survival, beauty, and soul. The Philippines is an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, offering everything from crystal-clear lagoons to ancient mountain terraces. As of 2026, these are 10 of the most beautiful and highly rated destinations to visit. Number 1. El Nido, Palawan. Beneath a canopy of endless sapphire lies El Nido, a sanctuary forged from the jagged bones of the earth. Here, monolithic limestone cathedrals rise defiantly from the depths of the Sulu Sea, their razor-sharp spires guarding secrets held for an eternity. It is a world of impossible contrasts, where the brutal, blackened cliffs meet the delicate, silk-soft embrace of hidden white sands. In this labyrinth of the gods, turquoise lagoons remain cradled in silence, accessible only to those who dare to navigate the narrow stone gates. As the sun dips below the horizon, it sets the Bacuid archipelago ablaze, casting long, haunting shadows over coral gardens that pulse with 1,000 colors. To step into El Nido is to leave the modern world behind and enter a living myth, a place where the ocean breathes, the stone speaks, and the beauty is so piercing it feels like a fever dream. Number 2. Boracay Island, where the relentless pulse of the Sibian Sea meets the edge of the world. There lies a shimmering ribbon of ivory, Boracay. It is a sliver of paradise forged from the purest elements of light and water, a place where the earth seems to have traded its soil for a dust of crushed stars. Here, the white beach stretches toward the horizon like a pale silk shroud, its sands so impossibly fine they never yield to the heat of the noon sun. As the daylight wanes, the island undergoes a celestial transformation. The sky dissolves into a bruised purple and violent gold, casting long, elegant shadows of the iconic Para sailboats against a burning sea. It is a land of duality, where the serene, crystalline morning tide masks the vibrant, rhythmic heartbeat of the night. To stand upon its shores is to witness a masterpiece of nature, a sanctuary where the wind whispers through leaning palms and the ocean sings a siren song that lingers long after the tide has turned. Number 3. Coron, Palawan. Rising from the depths of the Sulu Sea like a forgotten fortress of the gods, Coron, Palawan is a realm where the prehistoric past refuses to fade. It is a landscape of jagged, obsidian black limestone towers that pierce the sky, guarding hidden neon blue lagoons and emerald lakes that seem to pulse with a life of their own. Beneath its mirrored surface lies a silent, haunting history, the skeletal remains of a World War II Japanese ghost fleet, now encrusted in vibrant coral and reclaimed by the ocean's quiet power. Here, the air is thick with the scent of salt and ancient stone, and the water is so impossibly clear that the line between the heavens and the abyss simply ceases to exist. Coron is not just a destination. It is a primal sanctuary of shadow and light, a place where nature remains fierce, untamed, and breathtakingly majestic. Number 4. Siargao. Out on the raw eastern edge of the archipelago, where the land finally yields to the unrelenting power of the Pacific, lies Siargao, the jagged emerald heartbeat of Siargao. It is a place where the earth breathes in rhythm with the tide, a sanctuary of salt and spirit carved from a labyrinth of 1,000,000 coconut palms. Here, the horizon is dominated by the Cloud9 Boardwalk, a wooden artery stretching into the surf where titans of water rise from the deep to crash in a thunderous, hollow roar. It is a landscape of impossible contrasts. The violent majesty of the savage six swells meeting the glass-like stillness of the Siargao Lagoon, where ancient limestone karsts stand like silent sentinels over waters of pure sapphire. Siargao is more than an island. It is a siren song for the restless. It is the golden glow of a tropical apocalypse at sunset, a realm of sun-drenched grit and bohemian soul where the wild Pacific wind whispers a single, haunting truth. Once you arrive, you may never truly leave. Number 5. Bohol. Arising from the sapphire depths of the Visayan Sea like a dream etched in stone and soil, Bohol is a land where the earth itself tells an ancient, impossible story. It is a realm of geological sorcery, where over 1,000 perfectly symmetrical domes, the legendary Chocolate Hills, crest the horizon like the spines of a sleeping leviathan, turning from vibrant emerald to a deep, scorched cocoa as the sun bleeds across the sky. But the island's soul is found in its shadows. Deep within its verdant, sun-dappled canopies, the tarsier, a wide-eyed relic of a prehistoric age, clings to the branches as a silent witness to centuries gone by. Beneath the surface, the Abatan River pulses like a liquid vein, illuminated by the ghostly, rhythmic flicker of 1,000,000 fireflies, while the white sand shores of Panglao stands as the final, blinding frontier before the abyss of the deep. Bohol is not merely a destination. It is a tapestry of myth and majesty, a place where the pulse of the jungle meets the whisper of the tide. And every limestone cave holds the breath of a forgotten god. Number 6. Cebu City. Rising from the turquoise depths of the Camotes Sea, Cebu City stands as the Queen City of the South, a high-octane collision of ancient soul and ultra-modern ambition. It is the cradle of the Philippines' colonial identity, where the air still hums with the echoes of 16th-century steel and the scent of ritual. Incense at the feet of the Magellan's Cross. Yet, look beyond the weathered stone of Fort San Pedro, and you'll find a city that never sleeps. Cebu is a neon-lit labyrinth of sky-high developments and world-class commerce, fueled by a relentless energy and the legendary, savory aroma of the world's finest lechon. Number 7, where the ticking of the clock fades into the rhythmic clip-clop of horse-drawn carriages. Vegan City emerges, a hauntingly beautiful fragment of a world that refused to vanish. As the sun dips behind the Ilocos Mountains, casting long, amber shadows across the cobblestones of Calle Crisologo, Vegan reveals its soul, a masterpiece of Spanish colonial grandeur fused with the quiet resilience of the East. Here, the air is thick with the scent of burning wood and aged brick. To enter Vegan is to step through a shimmering veil in time, where every weathered facade and wrought-iron balcony tells the story of elegance, endurance, and an era that the rest of the world has long since forgotten. Number 8. Batanes. It is a land of raw cinematic power, where emerald rolling hills tumble over jagged volcanic cliffs into a churning turquoise abyss. In Batanes, nature does not whisper, it roars. This is an archipelago forged by isolation and tempered by the elements, where the sky feels vast enough to swallow the horizon. Amidst this wild beauty, the Ivatoon people have built a civilization of quiet defiance. Their iconic stone houses, with walls a meter thick and roofs of heavy thatch, stand as monuments to human resilience against the fiercest typhoons. It is a place where time is measured by the tides and the seasons, where the Honesty Coffee Shop serves as a testament to a culture of absolute trust, and where the lighthouses of Basco and Taid stand as lonely sentinels guarding the northern gates of the nation. To step onto the shores of Batanes is to leave the modern world behind and enter a realm of elemental beauty, a sanctuary of green, stone, and sea that remains, quite literally, breathtaking. Number 9. Banaue Rice Terraces. High above the clouds, carved into the very bones of the Cordillera Mountains, lies the Banaue Rice Terraces, the stairway to the sky and a monumental testament to the indomitable human spirit. This is not merely a landscape. It is a 2,000-year-old living masterpiece of ancient engineering. Without the aid of modern machinery, the Siargao people transformed vertical mountainsides into a cascading emerald amphitheater that, if laid end to end, would reach halfway around the globe. It is a world where gravity is defied by hand-hewn stone and mud, and where the lifeblood of the mountain crystalline spring water is channeled through a complex, ancestral vein of irrigation that has never stopped flowing. When the morning mist retreats, it reveals a symphony of green so vibrant it feels otherworldly, a sacred geometry etched into the earth by the hands of 1,000 generations. To stand on the edge of the Batad Amphitheater is to feel the weight of history and the sheer audacity of a people who dared to reshape the mountains to sustain their life. The Banaue Rice Terraces are more than a destination. They are a bridge between the heavens and the earth, a place where the sweat of ancestors has blossomed into a miracle of nature and culture. Number 10. Puerto Princesa, Palawan. Beneath the emerald canopy of the last frontier lies a kingdom of shadows and stone, Puerto Princesa, the gateway to Palawan's ancient secrets. It is a sanctuary where the dense, prehistoric jungle meets the glass-like surface of the Sulu Sea, but the true heart of this land beats in the darkness below. Hidden beneath a limestone mountain range lies the Puerto Princesa's subterranean river, a Stygian masterpiece of nature and one of the new 7 wonders of the world. 2. Drift into its yawning mouth is to leave the sun behind and enter a cathedral of silence, where gargantuan stalactites weep into the black water, and the air thickens with the mystery of a river that has flowed, undisturbed, for millions of years. Above ground, the city is a vibrant tapestry of eco-conscious life, where the fireflies of Iwahig dance in the mangroves like fallen stars, and the pristine sands of Honda Bay shimmer under a relentless tropical sun. Puerto Princesa is not just a destination. It is a descent into the primordial, a place where the wild pulse of the earth is felt in every crashing wave and every echoing cavern. It is the threshold of the unknown, a city born of the jungle, ruled by the sea, and guarded by the spirits of the underground.